Hey everybody, this is Scott Henson from Dallas Baptist Church. I want to share a little devotional for you. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Things may be different for you this year. May not be the ideal Christmas, but may God bless you nonetheless. He has blessed us. You see, Christmas we remember that Jesus was born in a manger, and he lived a life and died on a cross and rose again. But Christmas we go back to that manger, that inn that had no room. And we go back to Joseph and Mary, and we thank God for that. You see, God did something new. Sunday we're going to talk about new beginnings. We're going to talk about a new song. We're going to look at the Psalter. And as we think about doing something new, as we think about a new year, we realize that God did something new when Jesus was born. He gave us hope. He gave us a new way to be with Him. You see, in the history of Israel and Judah and the Old Testament especially, there's all kind of misstarts. There's all kind of failings. There's all kind of new beginnings that God allowed the people to have. We look at over in Isaiah, and there's discussion of a new beginning that he offers the people while they're in Babylon, as they're getting ready to leave the exile. They're wanting to leave the exile. Isaiah 43:19 says, "Behold, I am doing a new thing. It springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." You see, the Babylonian exile, the Judahites, those who had lived in Jerusalem, around Jerusalem, essentially the land of Judea or Judah, they were taken. The best and the brightest were taken away into Babylon. You could read the story of Daniel to see a little bit about that type of incident, where the best and the brightest were forced to live far away from their land, in a culture that was not their own, a religion that was not their own. They were all the time bombarded, trying to remain faithful to God and to stick with Him in the midst of all the chaos. But God promised them that He would take them back one day. He would restore them, and He would make them better. That's what He's talking about here: a new beginning, a new thing. And each time I say new thing, I think about the DC Talk song. I'm definitely a youth from the 90s type kid, and I remember the DC Talk song, "God is doing a new thing." Not thing, right? But God did something new with the Israelites and those who were in exile. And God did something new with Jesus Christ. Because Jesus Christ, God the Son, was born in the flesh, we can start anew. Because He came to this earth and taught us how to live, we don't have to follow the ways of sin. More specifically, because He died on the cross for us to forgive us of our sins, to give us a new way. That's how we can have this new thing. God did something different. In the past, He had sent humans, prophets. He sent judges in the book of Judges. He sent Moses, who was a prophet par excellence, if you look at some of the passages in Deuteronomy. He sent these people to give Israel a new thing, a new hope. In fact, in the exile, he sent King Cyrus of Persia to release them from Babylon, to send them back to their land, or at least allow them to go if they wanted to. That was a new thing. But see, this new thing that God does in the New Testament with Jesus Christ, the birth of Jesus, it's the ultimate new thing. You see, it's not a human being that God sent. God Himself came. God Himself. The Gospels tell us that He's to be called Emmanuel. Literally in the Hebrew, Emmanuel breaks down to the words, God with us. God with us. Not some distant, faraway God we serve. Not some God that occasionally stops in every now and then to say hello, like some deadbeat dad. But a God who is with us. Who is like us. Who knows what it's like to be human, like to be cold and hungry. To long for affection. God with us, a new thing. He was tempted just like we were, but except He didn't get into temptation like we do. God is doing a new thing. God has done a new thing. What new thing is God doing in your life? Is He doing something special this Christmas? Is He coming to your life? What new thing is God doing in your life? Maybe you need to let this new thing get a hold of you, this Jesus Christ, and save you. Maybe you've met Jesus before. Maybe you've asked Him into your heart before. But maybe you need to tell somebody about it. Tell others about this hope that you have. about this new thing that God has done in your life. May you have a blessed Christmas, and may you enjoy this new thing that God is doing. This thirsty land needs water, needs hope, and we have that in Jesus Christ. Merry Christmas to you.